Sorry about the noise, Jimmy. This is ACCUFAB's shop. This is where we make everything. Everything is made in-house. All of our stuff is made here in America, American made. Even our equipment are all Haas, American made CNC equipment. You can walk back through here. Each machine is basically set up to do a different job or a different product, stuff like that. For instance, over here on this particular machine, we're doing cylinder heads. These are cylinder heads we're doing actually for John Mahovich's car. Naturally, the hobby gets in the way sometimes of production, but we're doing that kind of stuff right here. Over here, John is working on something over there, who knows what. He's making some shafts for Throttle Buddy. We do all of our shafts in-house. Everything is made in-house. Everything is made here. The only parts that we farm out is we buy the bearings for the sides and the little ARP bolts that holds the plates onto the shaft. Everything else is made in-house. Cut all of our own material here, etc. We've been doing this for 24 years. This is Robert. He's working, he cuts our blades for us and our shafts and things like that. I mean, these kinds of things, heavy duty brass and so on and so forth. All that stuff is made here in-house. Cut everything to length right here. All of our material is here. Let's go also, I want to take you this way. Follow me. These are all throttle bodies that are all cut, polished, and ready to be assembled. And all the assembly takes place in here. And we have people to do the assembly in here and the final, any kind of certification that needs to be done, etc. These are units we're doing for Ford Racing. They're not complete yet, obviously, but we do all the throttle bodies for Ford Racing and of course our own stuff. Oh, this is our Dominator carburetor style, 4-barrel style throttle body. You can see this one actually uses progressive linkage, so the primary is open and then the secondary is open like that. This is a pretty neat little deal. Well, these are units that have never been assembled yet. They've been made, polished, they're ready to be assembled. Sometimes we don't assemble them until we have room on our shelves, because we always try to keep as many products in-house, ready to ship as possible for both our customers and also for our dealers. Jimmy, this is where we do any engine testing, any testing for airflow. We have our own bench, so we can do all of our airflow testing here, including our competitors' throttle bodies. The rest of this is really an engine assembly room where we do mock-up engines, and we also do John Mahovich's engine for his Pro Mod car. Here we're doing some testing on the new Ford Coyote cylinder head. So we try to keep up. This is the new 5-liter cylinder head. It's been all ported and modified because we're doing plenty of work on that. But this is basically almost a hobby for us. I mean, most of our competitors have nothing to do with running an engine or building an engine, but we actually run the stuff that we build. So we test it all and we put it on John's car, and he goes out and does whatever he does. How do you like that? Jimmy, this is our stock room. This is where we keep all of our inventory. The term back order does not exist at ACCUFAB. We always keep our products on the shelf, both for us and for our dealers. When our dealers run out of stock and they need to ship it right away, we drop ship from here. So everything we make is always kept here, fresh, ready to go. So it's just kind of something we've always believed in, making sure that we always have stock on hand for somebody that needs it. If you call up on a Thursday and you need it by Friday to go to the races, we can send it out red label and you'll have it. This is where Gary does the design work to do the programming to put it on the CNC equipment. I can see on his screen he's got some custom linkage he's working on. We're working on a custom throttle body for a customer right here. This will actually be all polished up and shown in his booth at the PRI show this year. And it's the world's largest 4-barrel throttle body. And I can tell you it flows 3,700 CFM on our test bench. But Gary does all the design work, initializes it, does all the testing, gets everything ready to go on the computer for production. As you probably know, Gary, we were just talking about Gary and all the work that he does on the computer, and then of course he does the initializing on the CNC, making sure everything comes out okay. Well, Jimmy, you've been here for a few days now. God, I can't wait for you to leave and go back to Delaware or wherever it is that you live. I have a lot of very important work to do, and I just can't be bothered by you. You can see what I have to do here. God, what I go through.